Hi everyone, welcome to Hannah's Heirlooms channel, and I have a sale video for you guys today. I did not record this unboxing, but I bought it was over 20 pounds that I bought on eBay, and I've actually bought from this seller once or twice before, but it's been like a year, and I found some amazing things in these pieces, but it was a lot of craft, a lot of sorting, and it took a lot of time, so I decided not to keep buying those lots. But I bought one again. I decided to buy this one because I saw something that caught my eye. I don't know if you remember, I do have a short about this Art Deco check brass colorful glass necklace that I repaired. It was in one of these lots, and I repaired it and I sold it for really good money. I'll have to put some info on the screen. Maybe I got a screenshot of when that piece sold. I do have a ton of craft lots in this sale, and I'm going to do the single pieces at first, then I'm going to do the craft lots. I got a really big lots, okay? I went ahead and went through the whole box and decided to just mostly lot it up. I did get some amazing pieces, which you'll see them earlier in the show. I do got one piece I want to show you guys. This is what I saw and why I bought this lot. Had no idea what I was getting myself into though. This is the piece that came in the lot. Look at this. This is all crystal. All the beads are crystal. You've got these gold-plated brass beads. You have these stars with, these are like gold rhinestone, and some have clear. You have rhinestone rondelles. You have these. Look at this clasp. It's a box clasp. Look at that. Isn't this amazing? And I was like, oh my gosh, there's no maker. Who in the world made this? And then I kept looking, and look at that. On the back of these stars says Eric Beanman. This is a very, very high-end designer brand. I had no idea about it. Apparently they're still in business. I think they started in like the 70s or the 80s. This piece is amazing. I had to search pretty deep on eBay. This sold a couple years ago for, I want to say $875. There are some stones missing, and then like there's verdigris on these, so I need to deep clean this. I haven't cleaned this up at all. I'm gonna have to soak it, get the verdigris off, replace some rhinestones in the stars, and then there was one bead broken that was missing that I saw. There could be more, so I'm gonna have to take a link out. So there's gonna be work into it, but it is gonna be so well worth it. And I cannot believe that I found this in there. I've been having such good luck lately. I don't understand it. I guess God's just really been blessing me, and I'm very, very grateful. So I wanted to share that one. It is so heavy. I don't know how you could. Actually, I want to show you how much this weighs. Oh my gosh. And with this cleaned up, it's really gonna sparkle up even more, but you can kind of see the rainbows in the glass. Look at that, it's over a pound. Insane. So I decided not to bring that to this show, but I wanted to share it just because Not quite sure if anybody would be interested in that, but if you are, of course you can email me and we can work a price out. But I'm just shocked how much that goes for. So let's go over the info. If this is your first time, I do a buy it now. This is pre-recorded. You just email me your items you're interested in. Here's my email. All this info's in the description box below. I'll just need your real name, your YouTube name, and your mailing address. That's all I need. All your personal info, and then everybody who wants to claim something, you just need to give me the number of the item. I do a number system for these videos, and then the price. It's first come, first serve. I invoice with PayPal. It's very safe and secure. Shipping is based on weight and location. So, for example, I'm in Georgia. That's where I'm shipping from. So the closer you are to me, it'll be more reasonable. Keep in mind there's a lot of lots in this show, so your shipping may go up if you get one or a couple of these lots. Let's see. I only ship to the US. I will also have a comment down below that will say sold list. It'll be my comment. It should be the first one you see. You might have to scroll down. If you see any numbers in that comment under the list, that means they're claimed, they're unavailable. And I send invoices out about Monday morning is when I send invoices. I do them shortly after my live sales. I have one this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And then I normally ship out Tuesday and Wednesday. But I typically at least hold people's packages for 2 weeks just to see if they want a bundle, because I know shipping's pretty crazy, and I try to help you guys save on shipping. I can hold up to about a month is typically how long I keep things, but just keep in communication what you would like to do. I'll make note of it, ship it when you would like. Otherwise I'll just hold on to it. So let's get right into the show. I think that's everything. Alright, so this will be the first item. Number 1, number 7. This is a gemstone chip necklace. I think this is aquamarine. It's definitely not Larimar. All different shades of like a light, kind of mint blue color. Very beautiful. Just a single strand. This is 34 inches long. Beautiful piece. I'm going to ask $7, and that's number 1. Alright, number 2 for 8. This really cool vintage, huge chunky necklace. So we've got, it's a vintage 70s, 80s spring ring. You've got 2 strands of chain, and it comes down to this center pendant. We've got an elephant with a saddle, and look at it, it's got a little filigree, like a filigree saddle. Looks like a moon there. Very, very cool. This was not marked in any way. Then it has this chain fringe. You got like 4 different strands there. Really cool. What a statement necklace. So the length of it, the chain part is 20 inches, so up to this part, and then down here, this part is an 8-inch drop. So super cool. It has slight gold tone loss, but it's really hard to see. And this is number 2 for $8. Alright, number 3, I'm just asking $3. This is marked. This beautiful Coldwater Creek necklace. They're still in business today, and they make great quality jewelry. I have an Unakai Coldwater Creek necklace. I love it. It's so beautiful. So here's the tag, and it's got a mix of brown and yellow seed beads. Some of them are frosted, and it's a really long one, and it comes down here. This pierced mother of pearl pendant, and it's got this little brass and shell kind of center dangle there. And this is on like a beaded veil, so it can slide around. This one is beautiful. The necklace length is 32, and then the pendant drop is 3 inches. Gorgeous, gorgeous necklace. This is number 3 for $3. All right, number 4, I'm asking 5. This is an opalite heart. Beautiful little pendant there on a silver tone chain. This is actually really, it kind of seems like stainless steel. It just has that quality to it, which stainless steel does not tarnish or rust typically. It's supposed to last a while. So the chain length is about 17 inches. Really pretty glow on the opalite. I know many of you love opalite like I do. This is number 4 for $5. All right, number 5, I'm gonna ask $3. It's a brand new keychain, and look at this. It's a gorgeous skeleton key with all these rhinestones. It's very sparkly. It's a very good quality. So the keychain itself is not marked, but this is the brand Alexander Califano. Not sure that I've ever heard of that, but super cute little keychain. Brand new. This drops 4.5 inches long. It's number 5 for $3. All right, and then number 6 are these gorgeous green enamel shamrock earrings. These are post back, and they are by Avon, marked Avon back there. You do have mismatched earring backs. One of them's marked Avon, but both of them, they're marked Avon on the back. Great condition, beautiful gold color. Love the enamel work. They are about 3/4 of an inch long, and this is number 6 for $2. All right, another piece for $2. This is number 7. We've got this really pretty emerald green color heart rhinestone, and then you have these AB rhinestones set in the loop, and that's what hangs. Really pretty. I found it like this in the jewelry lot, so I had this chain in my stash, just like a popcorn chain that I thought would look good with it. I didn't think a tiny chain would work with this. So it's got a lobster claw. This one's 20 inches long. This is number 7 for $2. All right, this is number 8 for $3. This is such a sweet little necklace. I had to repair it. The chain was broken off of here. It just needed a jump ring. It kind of looks vintage, but I'm not quite sure the age of this. It has a beautiful kind of Victorian look. Got these little flowers here, and here's the back. It's not marked. I'm not really sure what that is. This is magnetic. But look at this chain. It's like long oval links, and they're textured. It does have a spring ring, so maybe it is vintage. Oh, it's so sweet. It is short. It's about 15 inches. You could add an extender. Oh, it's just so sweet. It would be great to layer with some other gold chains. This is number 8 for $3. Okay, and this is number 9 for $4. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm not quite sure how old this is. I think this is gonna be like late 90s, maybe early 2000s. It's a gold tone chain and pearl station necklace, but you have got to look at this chain. It's got a lobster clasp. It's very well made. Look at this chain. You've got kind of these interlocking rings, kind of shaped like a flower or a spiral, and it's flattened on one side. How beautiful is that? These are faux pearl. They're plastic, so it's lightweight, but it's very, very good quality. I love that chain. Never seen it before. So the length on this is 22 inches long, and this is number 9 for $4. This is number 10 for $5. These are artisan made, and they're copper. Now, they look very darkened, but I want to show you that you can polish these up. I do have like a silver polishing cloth. I looked at the wires closely. It's copper all the way through. And they're hammered, and they're like this kidney shaped. I think they're really cool. I just want to show you. I was polishing up like the edges of it. Can you see that in the camera? I can see it, but I don't know if the camera's catching that. But if you wanted to keep rubbing that, you could use like a metal cleaner to polish that if you wanted it shiny. I think it would be cool to like, that's not really doing anything. But if you just lightly clean it, you would get the dark color in the divots. I thought about already doing that, but I thought someone would like this. It's really cool. It's like a gunmetal sheen with the copper. They're pretty lightweight though. They may look heavy, but these are 3 inches long. Artisan copper earrings. I'm asking $5. Number 10. All right, number 11. Look at how beautiful. This lot didn't have many paired earrings. I was a bit disappointed, but what were paired, they were okay. These were some of my favorites. Look at the enamel work, the AV rhinestones, the pink rhinestone. These have the bullseye mark, and I want to say, were these backings marked? Yeah, they're marked Avon. This is more like newer Avon, probably like 2010, somewhere around there. Aren't these so lovely? They look like they've never been used. So these measure about 1 inch across. Oh, I love these. I've never seen these Avon pieces before, and this is number 11 for $5. All right, number 12. These beautiful earrings are only $3. They're gorgeous vintage Rivoli. These are definitely crystal. They just, I mean, sparkle so much. They're gold plated. They're marked Made in USA on the back. And I added new backings to them. Very, very nice. They have a good weight to them. They're 1/2 inch across. Beautiful, stunning, and sparkly. Only $3. Number 12. All right, number 13 for $3. Look at these. So beautiful. Rhinestone chandelier earrings. These are modern. The hooks have just a little bit of wear to them. I actually might could polish that out. These sort of articulate. So each section of these is like jointed, wonderful condition. All the stones are there. I was happy to find the pair to that. Beautiful. And they're not heavy actually. They're 2.5 inches long. I'm just asking $3. Number 13. Okay, these are so funny. This is a hamburger and French fry. These are Betsy Johnson stud earrings. So here's the backs. They did not have any backing, so I just added the silicone, but they're marked BJ for Betsy Johnson. I do think they've been worn. They do have a little bit of wear. Oh, look at that, the lips, the glitter. These have all kind of pink yellow, black, and clear rhinestones. I love these. They're so cute. Just going to ask $8 for the Betsy Johnson number 14. Number 15, this is a beautiful amethyst gemstone drop necklace. If no one buys this, I might actually make something with it because it is a little short. I'm going to ask $8. It is vintage. It has one of these like push clasp right here. Oh, I almost thought that was a marking, but it's not. Got this really cool kind of twisted bar link chain, and then you have all these amethyst drops. It's very pretty, and I like that it does 3 and then chain, and it kind of repeats that pattern. It's very pretty. This, oh, it's not that short. It's about 17 inches long. That's not bad. That's a pretty piece. All right, that's number 15 for $8. Okay, for this one, I'm just asking 3 because it has some wear. From the front, it actually looks pretty good. This is one of those rhinestone encrusted Cuban link chains, so kind of hip-hop style. Men like to wear these types of chains. It has a lot of tiny stones. I didn't really look carefully to see if any were missing, and I also didn't see if they were diamonds, but I highly doubt it because here's the clasp here. It's plated over copper, and this is how you take it off. It is marked on the back. I really need to get another gem tester. In China, that's the only marking, and you see the copper coming through mostly around the neck area, so I think it's well worth the $3. It's heavy. This would be cool for a costume as well. So this is number 16 for $3. All right, this one is super cool. This is a vintage faux coin necklace. It's number 17. I'm asking 10. It does have a slight gold tone loss, but it's still an amazing piece. You have these large faux coins. Then you have these very tribal looking, little charms here. They're not really depicting anything. I don't know. This sort of reminds me of some Afghani jewelry. I don't know. This is costume. It didn't come from a certain region, I think. And the chain is so beautiful. It's got a silver tone spring ring. It could have been replaced. Look at this chain. Wow. Here's the charms. It does make a nice noise. Really cool charms. So these have like a lion. Yeah, that does look kind of Middle Eastern. I'm not really sure. Or maybe African? Yeah, I'm not really sure, but it's so cool. The chain measures 24 inches long. Nice length on that one. Beautiful piece. Alright, that's number 17 for $10. Alright, this one's also really, really incredible. It just has a little bit of wear, but look at this. It's a very flexible rhinestone studded collar necklace. So it's got some wear. It's got some wear around the edges here, but the inside looks good. This piece is not marked. I could not believe it. So these are like different sections on 2 wires, but look at that. These are really good quality rhinestones. Didn't see any missing, which is amazing. Very good quality. This has got to be by a designer. I forgot. I don't think I was showing the price. This is number 18, and I'm asking $12. Let me get my ruler. Okay, so it sits at about like 3/4. Of course, you can open this up to get it on. That's like probably about 5 inches comfortably, up to 6 to get it around. So it's got some weight to it. It's really cool piece. So number 18, $12. Okay, this one's pretty unique. This is number 19, and I'm just gonna ask 6. You have this huge abalone shell. Look at that. Huge pendant. Here's the back of it. Oh, it's so beautiful. It has these gold-plated brass beads, so you can see some of the brass coming through. Faux pearl, mother pearl chips, gold over brass, and then these faux pearls, which feel like plastic. I don't think they're glass. And then I had to replace the clasp. I used this bronze clasp. It would not have originally come like that. Probably would have had a hook clasp. Look at that abalone. So beautiful. You can see some of the wear. I think that gives it a nice look to it, actually. That would look really nice on a black, like a black dress or black top. So it's 21 inches long, this length here, and then this pendant, wow, it's 3 3/4 of an inch long. Amazing. All right, number 19 for $6. Okay, these beautiful earrings. These are Kenneth Lane. They're not marked KJL. I just wrote that there. But I'm asking $10, and this is number 20. Beautiful. It had a lot of smuts on it. I wiped it down, but there's just a few little marks. You're not really going to notice from far away. So here's the back. Beautiful faux pearl cabochon. Kenneth Lane. This might be a newer newer Kenneth Lane. They're beautiful. They're not that heavy. 2 inches long. Just gorgeous. Kenneth Lane faux pearl earrings, $10, number 20. Okay, you guys seem to like the vintage rhinestone necklaces, so there was 2 more I found. I'm just going to ask 4 for both of them. This is number 21. These have a little bit darker stones in them, nivettes, and round, all prong set. This one has a hook. You just hook it on the chain. Sometimes these are marked, but most of the time they're not. Sometimes they'll be down here or maybe on the clasp. This one is 15 inches long. Here's that one. This one actually feels more modern, but it does have a spring ring. Alright, that one's gonna be 16 inches. So $4 for both, number 21. Okay, I think I was selling this before, found this bracelet, thought it was the perfect marriage here. Let me get my bracelet mandrel. These are both, actually these are glass. These might be, they're kind of cold. They have a beautiful luster to them. These are vintage. It has a vintage fishhook clasp. I don't think it was marked. A lot of times they're marked on the side here or on the hook. This one is 24 inches long. Then you have, this is a double strand and it's hand knotted. Look at that. It's beautiful. Here's the clasp. It's one of those push clasps. Showing you that this one is not marked either. It's very well made. And this sits at, I'd say 6.5. Beautiful. You get the necklace and the double strand bracelet for $5, number 22. Alright, these are Lucky brand earrings. They're not marked, but the back of these have this peace sign and flower motif, which Lucky brand used with their jewelry. Sometimes it was marked or has like a 4-leaf clover hang tag on the necklaces. And then the earrings were like that. These are plastic. They're like a faux green turquoise, very sweet little dangly heart earrings. Very lightweight. They will drop just under an inch. Very sweet. Lucky brand, $5, number 23. Okay, this one's interesting. This is a Taylor Swift necklace. This was so tangled. And it's actually a pretty new necklace. It's from last year. Her newest album, Life of a Showgirl. I think it's from this. It was a limited edition necklace. I think she had other merchandise. So it's gold tone. It has a long extender. And look at this. It's really cute. It's got this little orange heart rhinestone. It opens up. It's magnetic, and it has this little letter. I can get it out. You can leave this little card out. I can get it out. I had to lay it in here a certain way so that it would close. There we go. So it says we're actually romantic. So you can wear it like this with it hanging or with it in. I like the mechanics of this, although I wouldn't wear it. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. There's the TS on the back. I think it's really cute. If it did not have that on there, I would keep it. So I would only imagine this would go up in value over time because of how popular she is. And I couldn't really find many of these listed. A couple sold for $35, so I'm just gonna do about half. Actually, that's less than half. So let's get a measurement. It can go from 18 to 21, just about. I will have to get one kink out of there. That was the last little knot I had to get out, but super cute. It's number 24 for $15. Okay, this is really cool. I normally find these bolos without the string, so you've got it with the string. Got this gorgeous cloisonne butterfly with flowers. Beautiful purple, blue, pink, yellow colors. Here's the back. So this one's really squished in, so it's harder to pull the string, but you can just, slide them. It's got some weighted bolo tips there. So I might try to get my pliers to open that up a bit. The total length of it is about, there's a 19-inch drop. And then the bolo part this is 2 1/4 inches long. Really cool. And I'm gonna ask 7. These are collectible. Number 25. All right, number 26. I'm asking 5. This is a sweet little necklace. I love it. It looks like it's never been worn. You have this gorgeous cross with a crown. Isn't that awesome? So this will not come off. No idea how they got that on there. Got beautiful clear glass stones. It's open from the back. It's not marked anywhere, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be sterling. Love that little bezel set crystal there. It's at least rhodium plated with how shiny it is. This is 20 inches long with about an inch extender. Beautiful necklace. Love it. Number 26 for 5. Okay, this is a really dainty necklace. I love it. I almost consider keeping it. I just have way too many pieces of my own. Just want you to know there is wear to this. I think this will clean up. But it's like a rose gold color. Look at this delicate chain. These are faceted glass beads on the chain. You've got like red, purple, light green, orange, and it's got this little etched 3 trees. It's like a little gold tone charm. I love this. It's so delicate. It is 16 inches long with a 2-inch extender, and I'm just going to ask 2, mostly because of the wear. Number 27. Alright, we're getting down to the last single pieces, and then we'll do lots. Alright, this is a gorgeous, someone hand beaded this angel. This beautiful beaded fringe. Oh, it is so beautiful. I've not really tried to do stuff like this. It's a bit intimidating to me, but I love seeing other people do this. So someone like glued this plastic backing to it, and it drops 2 inches, and I'm asking $3. Number 28. Then we have this beautiful pen. I really thought this was maybe Swarovski. It's very high quality. It's like a curled feather. It could use a little cleaning. I did not clean it. There's some stones down here. There's the back, not marked at all. Wonderful quality though. It is so beautiful. Let's see, it is 1.5 inches across. I'm asking 6, and this is number 29. Number 30, I'm asking for, this is beautiful. It has an Art Deco style, clear rhinestones, black enamel, but I believe this is more modern. It has like a old silver look to it. Beautiful. I love Art Deco style. This is 1.5 inches across. It's $4. Number 30. Alright, now we're getting into the lots. Oh, I forgot one thing. Okay, I'll have to do that next. I wanted to do a ring. These were all left over from last week's unboxing. We had so many earrings. So we've got 1, we've got 2. Those are so crazy. You could craft with those something else. 3, 4. A lot of these are like acrylic. These are 5, 6. These are purple. 7. These are marked KK, whatever that means. These are very good quality. They're like kind of grommet, or they look like ginger snaps. That jewelry. These look hand beaded maybe, and then you got a rose gold and pink cat's eye. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs. You know what? Let's do this for $5. What number is this? This is number 31, okay? $5, 10 pairs, number 31. Alright, this is number 32 for $5. This is a mix of craft and wearable, but these are all glass beads. We've got some green glass, yellow cat's eye. This was a broken necklace. It had really cool beads on it. Almost look like trade beads, but I don't think they are. You had a heart glass faux pearl. This was a glass pearl strand, so it wasn't anything. This is a pink or white glass bracelet. You had a section of evil eye, little glass things, and this was a bracelet. It had real pearls, or wearable bracelet, and then you have like a sorority. Oh, this was the sorority, and then there's another one, another bracelet in there. So yeah, I give this whole bag for $5. Number 32. Right, number 33 for 10. These are all pendants and charms. You had a couple large charms like this art glass. There's a cross, and it's perfectly fine. I tried not to put anything that was worn or missing something, like, you know, missing a stone. This is a stone. What was this? I don't remember. There's tons of butterflies, angels, some ladybugs, unicorns, crabs. There was Tinkerbell. I almost thought about keeping that out. All different kind of charms. Oh, there was a lot of bee charms. Footprints, little rhinestone charms. That's pretty. There were some crosses. There was a bracelet in here someone made. It was pretty long. I don't think someone would want to wear it, but it had a lot of angel and heart charms. There's a lot, okay? A lot of charms in here. There was a beautiful dichroic glass in the middle. Yeah. I didn't count them all, but there's a lot in there. I'm asking $10, number 33. All right, you guys loved craft chains. I got some more. You got this bag. There are some pendants attached or like little charms, but mostly chains for crafting. There might be some wearable. This was a wallet chain. I think there's 2 wallet chains in here. Yeah, there's one of them, very chunky chains, and then some smaller chains, mostly silver tone, a couple of gold tone. So yeah, you get this whole bag. Craft, let me write that down. Craft, $5, number 34. All right, next we've got this sandwich bag full of all these single earrings. There's a mix of studs, dangly hook earrings, just a few like large hoops, but most of these, a couple of clip-ons, but most of these are going to be probably dangly earrings. I love using them as charms or pendants. You can do all kinds of stuff. And some of them are pretty nice. That one was really nice. That was a clip-on, but no cares. And I'm just asking $6, number 35. Alright, this is pretty cool. I have this whole bag of random, mostly beads, bead suit bag. I did weigh it. I wanted to write it on the bag. It's 1 pound, 8 ounce. So it's a mix of mostly plastic. You do have a few glass in here. A couple of single earrings may be in here, or charms, or like clasp bindings. Let's see what else is in here. Oh yeah, there are some gemstones. So I did not pick these out, but there's genuine coral, and there's also, there's a bunch of them somewhere. Right here is some, I don't know if it's real turquoise or not. Oh, I left a really cool bead in here. You guys see that? That one's a link work. I just left it in here. Thought it was super cool. I think there was one more really cool bead in here. Some metal spacers. See, there are some little charms. I think those are zodiac symbols. Seed beads. I tried to, you know, get out the trash as much as I could, but there's little pieces of elastic and maybe a few little rubber earring backings that should have been thrown away, but all this could be crafted. All right, I'm just asking $6, number 36. All right, next up is number 37. This is all wearable, boho style, so think wood, shell, seed beads, some feathers. So some of this stuff I was selling on its own, you know, anywhere from $3, $5. Some of these I think I was asking more. I was asking $5 for this, $5 for $4 for this. There's earrings and necklaces. Oh, there's lots of bracelets in here. They're like plastic beaded. These were earrings. I'm trying to think of... Okay, necklaces, earrings, bracelets. I think that's a good deal, $10 for 37. Here's another craft bag. This is all craft chain. And then I decided to leave some pendants on here. This chain is so cool. I'm actually gonna pull this out so you can see. There's this beautiful cross pendant. It was missing some stones. But look at this chain. They're like a bunch of jump rings. I love that. I did check it for silver. It's not. It's really cool. This is got a medallion on it. So mostly chain. A couple pendants. $5. Number 38. Alright. This is the best lot I have. This is all wearable. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've shown any of these pieces. So these came in this huge lot I just got. I decided instead of selling these one piece at a time, I'm going to do just a whole lot. I'm going to try not to move it around too much because it's loud. It's number 39 for 18 and it weighs 2 pounds 8 ounces. There's bracelets, there's necklaces, there's some stretch rings. Did I put earrings in here? Yes, I put these earrings, these large dangle earrings. I don't think I put any clip-ons, no. That is a bracelet. Yeah, there are some bracelets, so basically everything. Necklaces, earrings, bracelets, and stretch rings and earrings. This is a great lot. And they're all fashion. There's nothing vintage. These have some glass beads. The rest of these are, I think, plastic. Alright, number 39 for 18. Alright, we've got a bag of vintage necklaces. They're vintage. They're mostly beaded. They're wearable. That's what I was trying to say. And I'm just going to ask $5. I did throw in, these are glass clip-on earrings. I think they're Japan art glass. And this is the only one that had a lobster claw. So it's modern, but it had a cool marbled vintage look to it. So here was like faux amber, faux gemstone, marbled, multi-strand, a wood bead, this really cool black rhinestone kind of collar necklace, black beaded necklace, and I think that was it. So you get all these for $5, number 40. Alright, number 41. This is all kids jewelry, most of it. Got these colorful vinyl stretch bracelets. You have like some best friend necklaces. I added a few little rings. There's some bangles. There were like some seed beads. This was a cup. It was so small. I thought only a child could wear that. I did put a couple of hair bows. There was some butterfly clips too. Lots of stretch bracelets. Yeah, mostly bracelets in this one. There are some necklaces. All right. Oh, let me tell you how much this was so you kind of know. About 14 ounces. All right, number 41 for 5. All right, we have another boho wearable lot. This is mostly bracelets, bangles, stretch. I did throw in some gemstone pieces. There's, I think, only one shell, actually 2 shell. I was asking like 5 for this gemstone necklace. There's a lapis stretch bracelet. These were glass. These were glass. These are those huge plastic flower earrings. We've got some seeds. There's a really cool seed bead bracelet. Wood bangle. This is a shell brooch. So lots of cool stuff in here. This will be so fun to go through. Let me weigh it for you. This is just over a pound, almost a pound and 8 ounces. 1 pound, 8 ounce. All right, that's gonna be number 42 for 10. All right, this next lot is number 43. This is all craft jewelry. I don't think anything was wearable. So worn, broken, missing something, or kind of tarnished or dirty. All different stuff. Necklaces, beads, single earrings. I don't think there's any rings. Oh, there's a ring. Bangles, a few chains. Yep, just giving you a good look. It's 2 pounds, 2 ounces. $5 is a great deal for this much craft jewelry, and that is number 43. All right, this next lot is number 44. This is all craft pearl and bling jewelry. I did add a couple of beaded, those like plastic beaded, kind of Mardi Gras style. I think they'd be great for crafting for like a wedding, or who knows. There's different stuff. There was some hair pieces, bracelets, earrings, mostly necklaces, I think. Here's more of the bling back here. There is some chain, single earrings. We got some rhinestone. Some of the bracelets were fine. These are little jingle bells. There's like a clip-on earrings. We got $7 for the pearl and bling craft, number 44. All right, here's the next craft bag, number 45 for $10. This is all vintage craft. It's 1 pound, 12 ounces. Here's what we got. We got some beaded things. Most of them are going to be broken. This green one was not. There's some scarf clips. There was a pair of shoe clips that were actually fine. A lot of single earrings. There might be a few matched. I think this was part of a hat pin. This right here, it's got another one on the other side. There were these pearl dangly charms. Let's see, that was a shoe clip. I did add a few little lapel pins. Some like blank clip-on. Let's see, what was that? Oh, that was the shoe clip. Oh, here's a part of a pot metal buckle. This looks like some nice glass pearls. Some earrings. Yeah, this will be a fun one. All vintage, so like 80s and older. That's what I tried to put in here. All right, $10, number 45. All right, here's the very last lot. My biggest lot. It's just over 5 pounds. And I filled it to the brim with all kind of stuff. We've got faux pearls, we've got some glass, some plastic, shell. Look at that, that was beautiful, but I think it was modern. We got some bling down here. I think these were brooches. These are fun to craft with. These like plastic flowers. There's some chain in here. That was a stretch bracelet. I forgot what was on the bottom of this bag, honestly. There's some lace in there. Looks like I put a watch band in there. There's a charm, bangle, kind of a studded bracelet. Oh, all kinds of stuff. This would be fun to go through. number 46 for $14. And this is a gallon bag. Alright, that was everything, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you find something you like. And no pressure at all to buy. As always, I just really enjoy you being here, having your company, and looking at beautiful jewelry together. So I did want to mention a few things. I'm kind of thinking about doing more live sales and maybe doing it more often, maybe every week, and then maybe leaving this kind of sale video as just craft and wearable lots and not having so many items, because I'd say doing these videos takes the most time for me, and there's so much that goes on behind the scenes and getting this organized. I know some of you know, some of you also do this and know I get overwhelmed with it, but I know you guys also love looking at this stuff and buying it. So I'm kind of torn, because I want to slow this part down and focus more on making jewelry and also doing some other crafts and sharing it. I want to get back into my educational videos. I have a couple of ideas, I just haven't made time for them. I've been feeling just overwhelmed, I guess, with this part of my YouTube channel. So yeah, just some things I'm thinking about, and I know a lot of you enjoy shopping from these and not from my live sales. You don't have time or whatever, and I totally get that. But yeah, I'm just thinking about doing a shorter sale video and doing more lots. So you guys let me know what you think. Please drop a comment down below. I love to hear from you guys. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. I will be live this Sunday. I thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful wonderful rest of your week. God bless you all. You all are so sweet and wonderful to me. I'll see you all in the next one.